Hello, Sambazaji. This is Sambaza here with the Sambaza podcast. Now, have you ever wondered when you have this person that is called your super listener? Now, I met my super listener who I really call her a super listener because of the fact that she came up to me and told me she listens to the podcast and she listens to a lot more podcasts before she started a podcast. Her name is Zenith Zambamba and she is currently a podcaster. Now, we were at the Afros and Audio Festival and she was talking about how she listens to podcasts and she's able to listen to so many podcasts. And she had this conversation with somebody who most of you will probably know him, and I'll just call him by his first name, Mario. And here's a conversation as he was talking to her, asking her questions. Actually, it was him asking her questions regarding how she is a super listener of podcasts and how she's able to listen to so many podcasts. Take a listen to this.
Continue to listen first. What has to happen in the first few minutes? Because you can't just be like, I'm going to give you at every show an hour of my time. You don't have that much time.
And we have 15 minutes before
things that interest me.
Okay, so we start first with a topic.
Yes.
Okay.
So, we brief everyone, but we appreciate
So let's say it's an
and
African podcaster.
Yeah.
make sure that you
That's
share
how I discovered him.
Okay, so you're going to also have some connection to make sure that you're hearing from your community of other African podcasts. That's important to you.
Correct.
Got it.
Because I was trying to search people like me. I'm like,
Hello,
I
family.
only used to hear professional
How y'all doing?
podcasts like,
Everybody should be
what can I
full
say?
from this weekend.
Dr. Death, for example.
Yeah.
And I've never seen people
Shout
like
out to all
Yeah.
the panelists,
So
that
then I
gave
just searched
talks
black
here.
podcasters.
Right.
But it might have been the way
Like
I
I
was
always say
searching.
each year,
African
the
podcasters.
list
Right.
is full
Then
of
he came up.
Jews,
Yeah.
so
Then I was like,
this is
oh,
my third
somebody
year
can do it
coming.
because somebody's doing it.
That's right.
Because
That's
that's what I was
right.
trying to
This year.
determine.
That's right.
So then I started listening to a lot of African podcasters because I'm like, okay, I
Lost
can
my
do
son
this
2
because
months ago.
I already had the
He
itch
passed away.
to
I
create
see.
content.
I see. This
In
all
fact,
makes
I
a
wanted
lot
to
of
start
sense.
doing YouTube first
Should
I see.
because these immigrant struggle stories, we've been having them for years.
Yeah.
It's like kitchen table talk, the struggles. Then I read it in a book. I was like, oh, if it's documented in a book, I can talk about this. So that people who are coming behind me can have a better transition. Because people still make the same mistakes.
Over and over and
Like,
over. Yeah.
And then people always asking, how did you go? But how did you transition? What made you change your career? So how did you pick a city? So how did you? We have this racism. How do you deal with that?
These are all the things that you cannot Google. You can try to Google them,
Yes.
and you'll get generic responses. We won't get your response.
Correct.
Yeah.
So then I discovered African podcasting. Then through that I discovered GPA.
Yeah.
Then through that I discovered other.
Okay, so now you've made all this discovery.
Yes.
So now a new podcast shows up.
Yes.
How much time are you giving it before you say, I'm going to listen to
I'll
more?
listen to the whole episode.
What?
party, have good time.
You're not real.
No, I am. I'll listen to an episode.
An episode. You'll give one episode a shot.
I'll give an episode a shot.
I see.
And that will give me a sense of I'm not coming back or I'm coming back.
That's beautiful.
By the way,
I will listen to
which episode of mine did you listen to that made you really stay? Because I know the first one.
No, because you were
horrible.
the first ones I was looking just for Africans.
Oh.
So it didn't matter, good or bad.
Right. I just needed to hear African podcasters. I didn't care about the quality. I didn't care about the mics. I didn't care about the cameras. I just needed to know that there were other African podcasters. Correct. Because I want to be one too.
Yes.
I got it. But now you have a refined taste.
Yes.
Now you're no longer drinking just white
No,
Zinfandel.
right.
Now we have moved up to Merlot and Cabernet. And now you have yes, you know what you,
Yes.
oh, they have it. Oh, they don't.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. I even like, oh, there's structure here. There's no structure here.
Right.
I can,
That's right. Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah, I want to follow all of y'all's journey. That's
Okay.
good. Keep
Yes.
going.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll tag you and then
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
I'm gonna write down your pod. You're gonna pull up my phone and you're gonna
Sure.
show me your podcast.
All right.
This is how you actually do it. You actually don't just talk. You pull out your phone. When you meet a podcaster, pull out your phone
That's true.
and add the podcast while you're right there with them. Please stop talking about downloading it and
I know,
download
right?
it.
There we go.
I just launched, by the way.
Okay. What's the name?
Assorted Immigrant Stories.
Okay. All right, that's you. Okay, some shows. That's you, and boom. Okay. Now I'm going to listen to one episode
I just launched.
and
But I'm
let
busy
you
with me.
know. Where is her structure?
I know.
Where is her format?
Listen, you'll find all
This
that.
tastes like white chicken down.
And it is. Because I'll tell you why. Like, it took me a long time to start because of this very, like, I can recognize all that, but I realized putting all that together is difficult.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I will give you grace.
Yes.
I will give you grace.
I
Good
realized
to meet you.
how tough this is.
Oh yeah, this is the real thing.
You have no idea how much I celebrated when I created my trailer. Because I did it by myself.
Yep.
90 seconds. And I
Nice.
jumped up and down. I was like, okay, I'm not going to quit.
Yeah, it's a milestone.
I'm going
That's
to do
right.
this. So you will hear that. You will hear the, and
Yeah,
you will
yeah,
notice.
yeah.
But I
Okay.
told myself I'm starting as a first grader. I'm not going to worry about the ones who are doing so well. They're going to help me. They're embracing me. I'm in their space.
This is the beautiful attitude.
Right?
This is the way that you will be
it's
successful.
okay. I will be a first grader for
Yes,
a year. and
yes.
We'll move to
Learn.
second grade, and I'll keep going.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So give me grace.
I
just
will.
did.
I will. You just learned your ABCs. You're just learning your colors.
Correct.
Got it. I will
Yes.
give you grace.
Okay.
But that is a great attitude to have, because if we give ourselves the grace to experiment, then we take the pressure off of ourselves.
right,
Because
right.
now you don't have to try to be the thing.
Correct.
You can just work on the craft.
Correct.
And build the craft. And by
Right.
building the craft, you will become the thing.
Right.
But you can't just become the thing
Correct.
without actually putting in the time and the
Correct.
study and the dedication.
Correct.
So I love the fact that you're saying, I'm a first grader. Let me learn. Let me consume.
Right.
And then let me figure out how my voice
Right.
operates in this space. And then
Correct.
the next thing you know, you go from first grade, not to second. You'll go from first grade to middle school.
There you go.
And then you'll go from middle school in one moment to high school.
Right.
Then you're in college.
Yes.
And then you're in profession. So it's going to happen fast for you because of that attitude and that approach.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to see
Yeah.
the journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hope to see you.